Good morning. It is 3 a.m. Let's talk about garlic. Before that, I do have some free one-to-one calls available if you need any help with anything cooking or food related. So just go give that a link. Give the link in the description a look. Garlic. It's one of my favorite foods, definitely to use in just a wide variety of circumstances, and also my least favorite in a few others. Essentially, what is it really good for? It's really good for recovery, healing from an illness. It's also very good for like just general flavoring things. It is pretty shit for basically to have in any situation in which you're gonna be going on a date straight after, you're gonna be going to any social gathering straight after, or you're gonna be like what's it called? Or if you're gonna be like meeting friends, just anything of the sort. So let's go over some of my favorite ways to use them. The first thing that comes to mind is this Lithuanian powerlifting meal, or this Lithuanian strongman. His name is Zydrunas, Big Z. He used to be one of the best pressers of all time, I think, one of the best overhead pressers. And he had this meal. It's still up on his channel. If you look up like Big Z meal for power and strength or something like that, it's still up on his channel. And essentially the entire meal is you take a bunch of potato, you fucking cut them up very small, you fry them in seed oil, in the seed oil of your choice, and then you go ahead and what's it called? Yeah, you mix it with this like farmer's cheese, this Eastern European like farmer's cheese, a splash of milk, and then you grate a bunch of garlic into it, salt, pepper, and then there you go. And it's the simplest food ever, but once you try it, the recovery benefits are gonna be crazy. Why is the case? But before that, let me just fucking turn on this fan a little bit. There we go. So, oh, you can't even see the fence off screen, but now I have some cool air going. So, garlic has this compound in it called allicin. It gets released when you like when you actually chop it up, and the more you crush it, because from chopping it doesn't bruise it that much. Like if imagine if you chop something, it gets like less oils get released. That's why in a pestle and mortar you crush them. Actually, we don't need this. That's why like in a mortar and pestle, when you crush things, they get released. And there's a bunch more, like there's a lot more shit that gets actually out of the herb and out of the spice, rather than if you just crush it, and rather than if you just chop it, excuse me. And so when you crush garlic, this compound called allicin gets released, and it's very good for blood flow. It's super good for like vasodilation, vascularity, all that. Very good stuff. Now, the other thing about it is that I don't know if it's the similar compounds. I don't know if allicin like is related to this or is like sulfur in any way, but some sulfur like compound also gets released from the garlic, which makes it smell like absolute shit. Which makes you smell like absolute shit after ingesting it raw. The way people get around this usually in the culinary world, because in Eastern Europe they just still eat that shit raw. No one cares. The way people get around this in the culinary world is actually by just cooking it, because once you cook it, a lot of those like sulfurous compounds get broken down, and then the smell becomes much more gentle. Especially if you like confit it, cook it in oil for a very long time, it's almost like you didn't even have the garlic to begin with. It's very imperceptible then. However, unfortunately, as the compound that causes the bad smell gets killed, the allicin in it, I'm pretty sure it also gets killed. So it has to be, or maybe it doesn't get killed, it gets neutralized in some other way. So I'm pretty sure that's why it has to be raw garlic. As far as the application goes, for this reason, I really do recommend you going ahead and just having these on off days, socially off days. You can also have raw garlic right before the gym as a pre-workout. I've heard good things about that. I haven't actually tried that because you go to a gym, it's social. You want to say hi to your friends, you want to go approach that girl, it's a social thing. The garlic will definitely not help you there. What I would do is I would either get home from the gym and then eat the garlic and then you go to sleep. It all depends on your timing, obviously. So I would either do it right before I go to sleep, assuming you sleep alone, or I would do it right before I go to sleep because, right before I go to sleep, either A, because I need to recover from today's session, or B, to prime myself from tomorrow's session. Because if you have a meal containing the raw garlic, like this Big Z recovery meal, or let's say you have some pasta and you get the raw garlic over that, your next session will be really, really good. Your next gym session will be very nice. You're gonna feel like strong as fuck. You're not gonna feel like injury prone. It's a miraculous herb. The only thing is you need to not bitch out on it, and you need to actually properly chew up the garlic. As cool as it would be if you could just swallow it like a pill and it worked, no. Again, like I said, you need to crush it up. So you do need to crush it up. You need to get all your fucking teeth involved, get all the oils out, and that's going to be the way to get the most active, beneficial active compounds out. And which is also what makes it so precarious. Yeah, the benefits should be also if you're sick. You're just fucking, I don't know, your throat itches, or you have a sore throat, maybe you're congested, you're feeling stuffy. If you have some raw garlic, have it with food. If you're a beginner, have it alongside a meal. So cut it up, put it on your food, and then once you happen to bite into it, just chew it thoroughly. Well, if you're a beginner, yeah, do that. If you're sick, you'll find that the raw garlic will really, really help remedy that. And for some reason, if you can't eat your garlic in solitude, if you have to consume it, and there are going to be people around either after or just the next day, and somehow the smell is still there, you want to take cloves, the spice clove, like what you stick in the holiday ham or roasts, like those little black studs, and then you just want to take 2 or 3 of those and just chew on them. Don't swallow the cloves, but just chew on them, work them around, let them release their oils, and then you'll find that that actually really, really does help remedy the scent and the smell. Honestly, I'm not gonna yap for longer than I need to about this. That's basically all that I can think of right now on how to use garlic. Maybe I'll think of something else in the future. Maybe I'll discover some more unique properties. Again, if shit like this would help you, if you're struggling with your cooking at all, culinary stuff, or even nutrition, please don't hesitate to go click the link in the description. I do have a free one-to-one call you can set up just anytime with me. Thank you so much for watching.